Hello, my name is Phúc and I'm from University of Languages and International Studies. I've been teaching English in here for more than 10 years, and today I'm going to share with you something about my research that is called using online education focused platforms to enhance learners' learning outcomes. During this COVID-19 pandemic, online learning is widely used elsewhere, all over the world, not only in Vietnam. Of course, this is also a new challenge for both teachers and students. So in today's presentation, I'm going to share with you some applications, some online platforms to help us teachers to motivate our students as well as improve their learning outcomes. So now let's start. This is the table of contents. I'm going to give reasons for my study and then quickly go through the literature review and then research methods, how I conducted this research to find the results, and then to draw a conclusion to give implications for teachers. Okay. So now let's begin. Of course, like I said, in today's situation, in the situation of COVID-19 pandemic, this has not been contained in many countries in the world, including Vietnam. So online learning, e-learning is widely applied across Vietnam. That's why we need to find ways to enhance our online lessons. And one way to do this is to use the online platforms. Okay. Online education focused platforms, they are like using online platforms like it is a co-evolutionary process where technology becomes more embedded or integrated to education to enhance our teaching and learning process. And educators can provide both inward-facing activities like a write in class at school and outward-facing ones like assigning homework or assignments to our students outside the class hours. This is according to Andrews and Haythornthwaite in 2007. And these are the objectives of my study. This study focuses on investigating the impacts of online education-focused platforms on students' learning outcomes, both in class and after class. And in terms of the scope, this research limits to the online education-focused platforms. So it is just about education-focused platforms. Yeah, and in terms of participants, this research was conducted with two groups of 25 students each at level B1 from University of Engineering and Technology, and all the students are non-English majors. Now let's go quickly through some key points in the literature review part. For online education focused platforms, like I said, it involves a variety of platforms today. So you can easily find any, you can easily find a series of platforms and select the most suitable ones for you and for your students. And this is a collection of tools. Right in one platform, you can easily find different tools to design the activities, okay? And the online education focused platforms are used to enhance, of course, to enhance blended learning process, even in virtual classrooms also. Using these is to motivate our learners, okay? So this is also based on an introduction to e-learning research in 2007 by Andrews. So here you can see on the screen, there are some online platforms. These are very popular among educators like Quizzes, Flipgrid, Padlet, Kahoot, Bamboozle, WordWorld, and Quizlet. But of course, these come in different, these are available online for us, but to some extent, we do not know much about these and how to use these and how to apply these in our lessons. Okay, so I'm going to tell you in detail about Padlet, quizzes, and Flipgrid for my online classes, as well as blended learning classes and outside the class hours. So here's the way I conducted my research based on questionnaires, semi-structured interviews with my students, and more importantly, through class observations and assessments to find out the results. And again, the study involved 50 non-majors, non-English majors at level B1, and it was conducted for a 15-week semester in 2021 during the COVID-19 pandemic. So here are the online platforms I use in my class and after the class hours, including Padlet for my students to practice writing, also to practice the learned language inputs like vocabulary and grammar, like writing short sentences using the learned vocabulary and grammar points, and composing a short paragraph using learned vocabulary and grammar skills, as well as the essays. And for the in-class activities, as well as after-class practice, I use quizzes on quizzes.com to have my students learn and review the learned vocabulary and grammar with the practice quiz, as well as a live quiz. And also after class, I have my students record their responses on flipgrid.com, and they should use the learned language input and skills. And these platforms really help foster my students' autonomy by helping them to gain fluency in using learned language inputs and extensions. So here you can see Padlet, and I'm going to demonstrate this one in on the platform. Okay, here you can see I'm going to switch to the platform. Writing homework, here you can see the Padlet, and good news for us, this is for free, so we can use this one without any cost. Okay, we can assign homework, writing homework, or even just like a short descriptions or sentence making homework on this platform. So here you can see my students' submissions here, for the writing homework, and you can easily give comments and mark their assignment. Okay, you can easily set the deadlines also. Okay. And for this platform, all the students, when they join the Padlet platform, they can easily see their mark and comments, as well as read their friends' compositions, okay, for reference. So this is Padlet, and you can use this one as for assigning writing assignment after class, of course. And the next platform I use right in my class as well as after class, that is quizzes. You can have the students play live right in class to check their vocabulary and grammar knowledge, okay, as well as giving them as well as give them the practice link to practice anytime, anywhere on the smartphone or laptop, so they can do the quiz again and again. Okay, so this is a good way to drill good way for drilling, to review our learned input. So I'm going to demonstrate this on the platform. And actually for quizzes, it is for free if you don't use multimedia like audio or video. But if you wish to have your students practice listening, to practice to practice listening, or to watch a video and then do the task, so then you should upgrade your account to the super account. Well, the cost is not much, just about roughly 600,000 Vietnam dong. Okay, in dollars, it is about $20. Okay, and you can use for 1 year, within 1 year. You can see from my my library, the quizzes like self-study or the review test. You can use this, and of course you can have your students play live in class or assign homework or send them the practice link so that they can do it again and again. So my account is now the basic account, but I also have a pro account, a super account. Like I'm going to show you. So again, in the basic account, we cannot use multimedia like embedding video or audio, but for the super account, you can. Or you can also add the explanations. Okay, here you can see this is a super account, right? And you can design the listening task right here, like I did here. This is a sample. Oops, so many. Okay, so let's go to my collection to easily find the quiz, the listening quiz. So here you can see the listening quiz here. I can upload an audio. Yeah, but of course the audio should not be more than 1 minute. Okay, if it is longer than 60 seconds, so then yeah, it does not work. Or you can upload the files to YouTube and then you can embed the link here like you see. This is multimedia. Okay, so this is for quizzes, and you can send out the practice link so that your students can practice again and again. All right, so now let's go back to my slideshow. So this is quizzes.com. It's very easy to use, and of course you can share the quiz you design with the other teachers. It's very easy, and of course you can also export the scores from quizzes. And next is the flipgrid.com. This should be used after for after class assignments, like having your students record the responses right on Flipgrid, and also you can set the deadlines. So I'm going to demonstrate in right on the platform, like here. And good news for you, this is for free. You don't have to pay anything to use it. With just a Gmail account, then you can easily assign tasks, design tasks in here. So this is very simple. Like you assign the task here, and you create a topic, and then you send out the link to your students, and then have them record the responses like I do in my system. And one remarkable feature of Flipgrid is that the learners, also teachers, can easily see the subtitles. So once you upload the video to the system, to the platform, so within 5 minutes, then the subtitle will be updated and you can easily see. All right. Like in here, I'm going to demonstrate one video here. This is my student's video. I will share sound also. Here you can see.
At high school, I learned many subjects, but I like math most.
Yeah, so you can see my students, when he was speaking here, the subtitles appear. Just click CC, okay? And then you can see the subtitle, the closed captions. And so this is also a good way for learners to go back and see how accurately they pronounce the words, okay? And of course, for teachers, we can mark or you can give comments on the performance, on our students' performance. Like here, you can add a public comment and all the students can see and you can give them mark, okay? Right, so it's very useful. And if you have your students practice on Flipgrid regularly, so then, yeah, they will make progress very quickly, I believe. And my students, they are really, they are really into this platform because they could practice speaking, which is, normally when they speak, no one can check upon their performance, upon the pronunciation and the contents, but now they do. The teachers can give comments, can mark the performance as well as they can easily see the subtitle right on the platform. So this is Flipgrid. It is for free, yeah, with many functions. I regularly use this for my class. Okay, so these are the three online platforms I use regularly in my class. So here comes the findings collected from questionnaires, interviews, and tests. My students, when they self-assess their progress, like here, 6% for reporting they made little improvement just because of technical issues and limited time. And luckily, 64% reported steady improvement and 30% reported significant improvement. So this is really good news to me. But I also have my assessments, and through my observations and throughout the tests and assignments here, just 5% of the students got below 50% of their assignments and tests in terms of the results, and 17% got 50 to 70%. And good news to me, 78% got more than 80% for their assignments and tests. And once I assign tasks on online platforms, all my students, almost all the students join, and they and they do, they are really responsible for their own assignments. Yeah, so it is good news, and they also feel motivated because they could feel they're making great progress throughout the learning process. Okay, so these are positive feedback. And in terms of the task, most of my students, they are, you can see here, almost all the students are positive towards online quizzes, 96%. And when I interviewed the others, just 2 students, they reported technical issues, so they couldn't enjoy the quiz. And because the students, they didn't have much time for practicing writing and speaking, so just 63% reported sent out their positive feedback on sentence making and paragraph writing, and 41% they sent out positive feedback on speech recording on Flipgrid. And here are also some difficulties I found out throughout the survey, like technical issues, like power loss or unstable internet connection or something wrong with the devices. And also, they had limited time because they had so many other subjects, even their major subjects to care about, apart from English, and their shyness. Well, especially when they recorded their responses, some of them told me that they were so shy and they couldn't perform the task to their best because it sounds unnatural to them. But in this way, we can improve, we can make changes, like once the students, they record their responses, then we can hide the video from others. Only you can see the video. So you can notify the students of this, so then they will become more confident. The same could be applied to the writing task also. You can hide the writing task from others if they do not want to share, okay? And for limited time, of course, when we assign tasks, we should consider, we should put the time into consideration. Don't just assign so many tasks. Just some short, some simple tasks for them corresponding to the levels. Okay. So that's all about using online platforms. And here's a reference for my study from Andrews and Haythornthwaite in 2007 with e-learning research. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and could apply many things to your own teaching. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, so just leave yours on our website so then I can reply. Thank you. Goodbye.